call on. Make it to the end, though. To the top if I climb my way. I'ma tell them I'ma ride. W song, right? What's up, Nick? Thanks for tuning in. Get Up, J. Cole. Blow Up. You know this one too. Friday Night Lights, easily one of the hardest mixtapes from J. Cole. I mean, there's obviously a whole bunch of fire mixtapes, so I can't say it all time, but it is definitely one of my favorites. Hey, this is a song for my haters. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's your boy KD, yes, 2 letters. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Welcome to I'll Name This Stream Later, episode 13. And today, unfortunately, the topic is J. Cole spiraling? Now, I've been watching everything that's going on. I wish I had the footage, but let me give you a timeline. J. Cole off the rip has always been one of my favorite artists. Thought he was dope. I personally just was always leaning a little bit towards Kendrick just because kind of fucked with him a little bit more. Just a little bit more, right? But, J. Cole just came off one of the hardest feature runs I've heard since Lil Wayne, right? Obviously, Lil Wayne, you know, his feature run, it's going to be hard to compete with that one, so that's out of here. But J. Cole's feature runs on all these records, he was just smashing people's heads in on, like, was crazy. Secret Recipe, London with Bia, the song with Benny Butcher, all types of joints. You guys already know what I'm referencing. Scared Money with YG. All the records, J. Cole was sliding on these records. And I came up here on the stream and I said, yo, is J. Cole actually the #1 rapper in the game? I'm starting to think so. Literally right after that take, 3-4 days later, Kendrick Lamar pops up out of nowhere with Like That, reminding me what time it was, right? And you already know the situation. J. Cole drops the record. He apologizes. I want to get into all that today, but I want to get into this Port Antonio record, and I'm going to read the lyrics today because I'm starting to realize, number one, I think J. Cole is way too active on social media mentally, right? I think he listens to fans' feedback of him way too much. I think he needs to step back and realize, J. Cole, you got signed to Jay-Z. You're from North Carolina. You are a spitter. Just spit. We're not testing your gangster. We don't want to hear you. We want to hear J. Cole, what you've been giving us. But it's like the last few records I'm hearing from him, it's like so much gun talk. It's so much, I'm from the Ville where shit is real and all this like extra shit. It's like, bro, no one's trying to, we're not questioning you. We just want to hear you fucking rap. That's it. Just rap, right? Then he comes on to First Person Shooter, right? And Drake's verse was cool, but he's the one that really amped the set. He said, yo, it's the big three, but I'm feeling like Muhammad Ali. I'm putting hands and feet on niggas. That's what he said, right? And from there, to go from First Person Shooter and respond to Like That with that 7-minute drill shit, which was like, it wasn't cool, but just the things he was saying on that record, it feels like this man he's so uncomfortable with himself right now. And I'm hoping throughout the stream I could just get to the point of, nigga, we love you. We want J. Jermaine Cole. That's it. We want the motherfucker that wanted to play basketball, that was fucking bitches in college, that was rapping about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Go do some brand deals and rap about it. Go get in your Jay-Z bag. We don't want to hear about what you grew up through no more about, like all this gun talk. I don't like it from J. Cole. And I'm not saying he has no right to say whatever he wants to say. Of course he can. But J. Cole, you mean so much more to your fans than fucking going to the level of these other dudes with all the gun talk and all that bullshit. Like, I'm sorry, that's not why we fuck with you, Cole. At least that's not why I fuck with you. And when I expected this whole rap beef to happen, I really wanted Kendrick, you, and Drake to just rap. It didn't have to be exposing each other's lives and all that shit. That's cool. Y'all niggas' lives is pretty much already out there for, mainly for Drake, Kendrick a little bit. But it's like, that's not what we were looking for. We want to hear rapping. You guys are the clean rappers. Drake is actually from Canada. This nigga's from Degrassi. Kendrick Lamar he's a student of Compton. He's the poet of the streets. He tells the story of the block and lets you know. He says, hey, I fucked someone up back then when I was a kid. I'm regretting this shit to this day. The homies is out here wilding. He's telling you a story. J. Cole, you were the college motherfucker that was just on that hustle. When I graduated high school and I heard Friday Night Lights, I wanted to get to the bag. Whatever it was that I wanted to figure it out, I wanted to get to it. But I'm looking at all this shit from J. Cole and I feel like, bro, nigga, stop reading Twitter. Fuck your fans. Please. Don't listen to the bot accounts and the people that have not been here since Friday Night Lights. You need to be listening to us. I'm telling you, we're not questioning your gangster. The gangster should have never even been questioning the rap beef. That's the whole thing. Drake and Kendrick got a different situation, of course. But if you guys are going to do big three raps, rap, man. Rap. Give us a show. Give us the big three, you guys could have hopped on a record with each other and motherfucking try to, who's going to give the hardest verse? That's what could have happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't have to go to the lights to what it did. And it had to. Hold on. Let me be clear. It did have to. That ass whoop has been waiting for a long time. On the other side of hip hop, outside of J. Cole, straight Kendrick and Drake, that's an ass whooping that's been waiting forever. That's been brewing. But J. Cole, I'm so happy that you got back on this Dead Presidents beat. You know what I'm saying? The last time you did that, you gave me one of my favorite versions of Dead Presidents. Let's be clear. Right? He needs to be the man he was. Exactly, man.
These niggas is playing Russian roulette with a full clip. Foolish, my crew is foolish. Now we don't dance, all we do is stay 2 steps ahead. Make the hoes get loose like a noose neck instead. While these dudes beg for head, they got the...
Okay, do you get it? J. Cole, the last time you hopped on Dead Presidents, it was magical. But poor Antonio, that shit, to go back on Dead Presidents, man, fuck Kendrick and Drake, bruh. You just came off the hardest feature run ever. All you got to do is just skip the beef and go right back to rapping again. Don't even acknowledge that bullshit. That's how I know you too involved on Twitter and all that weird shit. I'm sorry. You're a millionaire. You produce your own beats. You are a phenomenal rapper. You ride bikes around the city and write rhymes throughout New York. Please go be that guy. Don't listen to these bums on Twitter. They don't even know what Friday Night Lights is. They don't even get it. They didn't live with it. So fuck them. Please understand. Fuck them. Okay? J. Cole, get the fuck off social media. For the love of God. And then, so I just want to make that clear. So everything I say going forward is just now regular fan talk. And I had to make it very clear how I feel about Jermaine before I potentially had to kick this nigga's back in, right? Because I love him, but it's like, what the fuck? You're bugging out now. Like, I was already upset with Grippy. I was already upset with Grippy. You had me hot at Grippy, nigga. Did you know?
She like my kick game, and when you meet on kick game, I put her front row to Nick game. Now she in my phone with a nickname. It's Grippy.
Nigga, this is whack. Don't give a fuck what you talking about. Fuck. Wrong sounds. You got me all discombobulated with that bullshit. Don't you ever make a record like Grippy again, my nigga. But we always got to understand we're dealing with the artist that made the record Let Nas Down. Let Nas Down, huh?
Freedom of jail, clips inserted. A baby's being born, same time a man is murdered. The beginning and end. As far as rap go, it's only natural. I explain my plateau and also what defines my name. Yeah, long live the idols, may they never be your rivals. Pop was like Jesus, Nas wrote the Bible.
Right? Nas or J. Cole gives way too many fucks about what people care about. I'm sorry. To me, J. Cole has always been such an elite rapper that he could take the same exact stance that Kendrick takes on Control. What Kendrick did on Control, J. Cole is fully capable of doing. But it seems like, it's like, bro, go rap. But fuck, he got me everywhere. On the feature run, J. Cole made it clear, all of you rap niggas is bums. I eat you for breakfast. I'm doing push-ups with everybody. What? Who wants smoke? Nobody? Exactly. That's what J. Cole's energy was on those on the feature run, right? So for J. Cole to immediately tuck his tail on 7-minute drill, something was not right. I could tell it's not in him. But the only thing that was making me feel like he felt it wasn't in him to go make it happen is that he just thought he couldn't just rap. Like, and maybe it's the fans' fault. Maybe it's us. But, bro, I'm telling you right now, like what Kendrick did on Like That was a perfect verse to me. Because he didn't call Drake anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't all the extra stuff that he was talking about because it got real. Because Drake said Whitney's name like 20, 30 times, right? So it got real. So I understand why he pulled out that belt. I get why he pulled out that belt. I get it. But the energy that Kendrick dropped on Like That was literally, besides the 2 T's line, that was a little aggressive, but also fuck it, right? But the first person shooter and Like That, they could have stayed in that realm of just rapping, using wordplay, comparing. Like we would have had fun with that. It did not have to be World War III. It didn't have to be that. It would have been World War III just off of you guys rapping and giving us a whole bunch of records all going at each other. Like fuck, my gosh, I would have rather heard Drake instead of battling all those motherfuckers. Just battle Kendrick and J. Cole. And same for all of them. Like, honestly, because I personally, as a fan, I've always wanted to see how Drake's pen would go up against those two. Who wouldn't want to? You've seen J. Cole on fucking first person shooter. Bro, I'm sorry. Respectfully, Drake had to go call another producer and get another beat on that motherfucker. J. Cole, even though this song's not aging that well now, J. Cole annihilated on first person shooter. Washed that boy. Sent that boy home packing. Tail in between the leg. They were in the studio chilling, thinking it was a regular session. Drake went first, bada bing, comfortable. He was in there cheesing. J. Cole went in there demon mode and lost it. Lost it. And he lost it after that fire-ass feature run he did. Hold on. J. Cole 2023 features. Passport Bros, There I Go with Gucci Mane, On the Street. He had a song with BTS, song with Burna Boy, a song, All My Life with Lil Durk, First Person Shooter to Summer, Bam. A record with Summer Walker. And then his 2022 features. Let me see. Stick was out there, I know. Scared Money, Water Boys with Earth Gang, okay. Stick, yep. Benny Butcher, London. London verse to me was one of the hardest ones. YouTube, I know I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but I don't know how you could let academics and all these other people just freely play music and I can't do anything. So I gotta deal with it. If you're listening to this verse right now, right, before the beef happened, and you know, Kendrick hasn't been out for a minute since Mr. Morale, Drake just dropped For All My Dogs, then J. Cole pops out with this verse right here.
Planes just landed. Heathrow, hop off the G4 standard. We see a up, it's Chico. We blow his top, now he's volcanic. Please don't panic over my lingo. Both of my feet so planted. Go ahead and ring on my finger, but yet I'm still killing them single-handed. Drum on a gun like I'm Ringo. I'm in this bitch with no chain like I'm Django.
I appreciate you, Nick, for tuning in, man. I appreciate that.
Tasting a rainbow. Yummy. They got no more bread, they're crummy. The same way that Mello was staring at Rhea is the way that I stare at the money. I'm ready to risk it, all if I lift it, bet I won't miss it. You a statistic, thought shit was sweet till we popped up and popped off the top of your mystic. I go ballistic, hopped out the drop, got the drop on the up, now I'm opportunistic. I like to shop in the district, copping this, copping that, I'm proper capitalistic.
Dreamer, running this game and my signature trainers.
Balenciaga for joggers, I might just wear Crocs at the
O2 Arena, splendid. Got no limits.
Should have a tank on my pendant. Blokes going broke trying to keep up with cold, but I make it back soon as I spend it. Ain't that tinted, excuse me, sir, but ain't that rented? I'm offended. Straight cash for my Benzes. We don't pay back interest. Aim at fences when I swing. Pay respects and kiss my ring. Even Elizabeth
said I'm king.
Well, he's bloody, well, right, isn't he? Why would I choose between this one or that one when I know that I can have both? I laugh at these rappers for capping. I guess TIP ain't the
only one out here with jokes. Mans don't want smoke.
I just don't understand. I don't even think they should be allowed to breathe the same air as him.
I don't even think they could breathe the same air as him, motherfucker. Yo, don't you get it? If you heard that verse before like that, the whole beef, you're going to think J. Cole is running the game. He just destroyed Benny the Butcher. He just, he didn't destroy he skated on Scared Money. Every record, every feature he fucking did, he blacked out. He blacked out. Hold on. I'm sorry. My boy in the chat said, you're dope as fuck. I'm the white guy you'd see. LOL, JK, but this is for real hitting. Hey, man, I'm a hip-hop fan. And, everyone loves hip-hop. And, motherfuckers just be passionate about it. But I'm like, I refuse to sit here and just watch J. Cole spiral the fuck out. Like, when he did this London verse, I literally came on stream. I do my beat battle stream. Shout out to Audio Box, this or that. I went on there and I said, yo, J. Cole's the best rapper right now. And I love Kendrick, but J. Cole is the best rapper. That literally came out my mouth a week before Like That drops. The fuck? Like That drops? Oh, we're going to war. 7-minute drill? Nigga, gun talk? No one wants you to shoot Kendrick or Kendrick to shoot you. The fuck are we talking about? Who are you writing you records against? You sound fucking insane. You're making Grippy now? No. Something's happened, J. Cole. I need you to get your confidence back. Right now, you're playing the character known as J. Cole. I need you to be J. Cole, nigga. We're counting on you. And also, it is funny that you fall off before the fall off. That is funny to me. I don't get how you do that. I really don't get how you do that, okay? But I'm telling you right now, Cole, I need you to lock the fuck in. We're literally counting on you. The fuck are you doing? Oh. Man, bro, you did. Yeah, it's like, come on. All right, bro, let's go through Port Antonio real quick. Now, actually, real quick, let's just go through 7-minute drill lyrics real fast. I'm not even going to play the song. We're going to read the lyrics, nigga, a cappella to the neck. All right, light work, it's PWC. It's a cold world. Keep the heat under your seat. It's a cold world. Keep the heat under your seat. I got a phone call. They say somebody dissing. You want some attention, it come with extensions. My dog say the word. He on bullshit. He itching, done put in so much work in these streets. He got pension. I told him, chill out. How I look having henchmen. If shots get to popping, I'm the one doing the clinching. I mean, the bars are hard. The bars are definitely hard. But rapping like this, Cole, you are going straight to gun talk off the rip. No one was... J. Cole, you've been safe this whole time. Now, I don't know if the diddler, I don't know if Diddy, allegedly, I don't know what happened with you two. I don't know if you're in fear of your life. But when it comes to everyone else in hip-hop, bro, you're safe, nigga. Like, this is not how I want to hear you start off your record. I'm not going to lie. It's rap. I don't know. I came up with the Ville, so I'm good when it's tension. He's still doing shows, but fell off like The Simpsons. Now, see, this is what makes me sick. He's still doing shows and fell off like The Simpsons. And everyone says, oh, Mr. Morale was a flop. Let's look. Kendrick album sales. And you guys watch. Big Steppers album sales, right? Everyone's saying this album's a flop, right? Let's go to week 1. First week sales, right? First week, 285,000. To a Kendrick Lamar, fan, all his other records, he'd be like, damn, that one kind of flopped, right? But on an album that flopped, how did he at that time break records? On the album that flopped, he broke records. Hold on. Let me get with you. Kendrick Lamar breaks record for highest grossing tour, surpassing Drake. Now, at this time, mind you, this is before For All Your Dogs. But everyone's saying Kendrick's disappeared for 5 years. He's this, he's that. He left TDE. He drops an album. The album flops, but he then goes on to, oh my fucking gosh, the Wi-Fi is bugging out, but I got to keep my production going because it's not going, so I had to keep it going. He then turns around and does one of the largest hip hop tours of all time at that point. At that point. So that means every tour from Drake, from everyone, every rapper, my boy washed them on an album that flopped. And that is why, simply, sometimes when you, if you go listen to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, you will understand why it's more of a thing. You gotta, it's different. It's like certain albums you just got to go back to when it's the time. Like there's certain times in life where I got to go pull up to Pimp a Butterfly. When it's tax time, I'm listening to Wesley's Theory. It's different. But my boy with a flopped album still had the highest grossing fucking tour, right? Period. So, sorry, J. Cole. This is where you start losing me. Your first shit was classic. Your last shit was tragic. Your second shit put niggas to sleep, but they gassed it. Your third shit was massive, and that was your prime. Your second shit put niggas to sleep, but they gassed it. To Pimp a Butterfly. Like, for that to even come out of J. Cole's mouth, he's not the rapper I thought he was. Honestly, I'm going to tell you, that's a line that I don't know if I can personally forgive you for. I don't know if I'll ever forget that you fucking said some shit like this. But you said the first shit was classic. Obviously, it's still in the Billboard 200. It is the longest running hip hop album in the Billboard, I think 100 or 200 of all time. I think it's even beating out a Thriller. No, I don't know if it's beating out Thriller. That nigga Mike is crazy. I don't know if it's beating out a Thriller. But second shit's putting niggas to sleep. That's To Pimp a Butterfly. I call that super cap. I know there's some people that may not like To Pimp a Butterfly, but for the people that needed to hear the message of To Pimp a Butterfly, oh, that album is classic forever. There's no, once it's done its effect, you can't, I know motherfuckers like to be like, oh, it's washed, it's this, it's that. No, it's that old shit. No. When that shit dropped and you heard it, it did exactly what it needed to do. For those that, that know, simple as that. Your third shit was massive and that was your prime. I was trailing right behind and I just now hit mine. Now I'm in front of the line with a comfortable lead. How ironic. As soon as I got it, now he wants something with me. See, that's what's so interesting to me. Like, what are we talking about, Cole? Yo, there has to be something going on. I know my boy J. Cole was playing for the Scarborough. J. Cole Scarborough, right? Okay. J. Cole Scarborough, right? You see him when he was playing in the league in Canada, right? Look at that. That's cute, right? Oh, that's so nice. He was a Scarborough shooting star. But when we go deeper into that, let's go to their Wikipedia. Bam. Let's see. Who owns it? Ownership. Nico Carino. Who is Nico Carino, you ask? Let's see. Oh, that takes you straight to OVO Nico. Drake's right-hand man. OVO Nico signed J. Cole to his basketball team, right? And so that is just one of many different things that Drake and J. Cole have intertwined on. But for my boy to say this fucking out his mouth, How ironic. Soon as I got it, now he wants something with me. Well, he caught me at the perfect time. Jump up and see. Okay. I take you to this right here. The record that came out of nowhere, because on Mr. Morale, on Mr. Morale, Kendrick said absolutely nothing about J. Cole. And Kendrick doesn't really diss J. Cole because I think he had some respect for him. But
I feel like Muhammad Ali. Still in this biscuit rock cause I love the mystique. I still wanna give me a song where I be. Can't trust everything that you saw on IG. Just know if I diss you, I make sure you know that I hit you like I'm on your call ID. I'm naming the album to fall off. It's pretty ironic cause it ain't no fall off for me. Still in this bitch getting bigger. They waiting on the kid to come drop like a father to be. Love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K-Dot, is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started a league. But right now I feel like Muhammad Ali. Yeah, Muhammad Ali, the one that they call when this shit ain't connected no more. Feel like I got a job in IT. Rhyming with me is the biggest mistake. The Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake. It's
bam. So if you're Kendrick Lamar, nigga, and you at home, fresh off the Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper tour, and J. Cole comes on the verse, and you can hear Drake's verse, he sounds so neutral on this record. That's why my boy Kendrick's like, bruh, you know what you did to J. Cole, nigga. You gassed him up on whatever the fuck you got going. I don't know. But if you listen to Drake's verse on this record, it's pretty fucking regular. J. Cole is the one, says K-Dot's name, says he's in the big three, says, hey, motherfucker, I'm feeling like Muhammad Ali. And also, just so you know, little nigga, the Spider-Man meme is me and Drake looking at each other. So you have to be three. Are you ridiculous? What? That nigga said what? What you say?
these niggas talking out of their neck. Don't put no coffin out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for a threat. Hey, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say yes, a lot of goofies with a
check shot.
It
was his fault. It was his fault.
Okay, let's get it.
Nigga, you asked for it.
He's a problem. Niggas clicking up.
You get it.
Not be legit, no 41.
Hold on.
Time for him to prove that
niggas
he's
what?
a problem. Niggas clicking up, but pay not be legit, no 41.
No.
Tell him. Yeah, get up with me. Fuck sneak this and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out like fuck rap. This Melly Mel if I had to. Got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's up. Lost too many soldiers not to play it safe. If he walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre 3K. Think I won't drop the location. If
you walk around that stick, it ain't Andre 3K, brother. I'm sorry. It's off top. It's smoke. But J. Cole, you asked for this. You literally asked for this. You literally. You asked for this. And why do I think J. Cole was used on a dummy mission? Do you want to know why? I will explain it to you. I'm going to be very fucking frank. In the industry, let's say I send you a record. Let's say Drake sends Beyonce a record 5 years ago, right? If she doesn't use that record right away, she always has it in the archive. If Drake has not sold that record or moved it anywhere and it's still available, Beyonce could then take that record and go record a song and then say, hey, this is going on my next album, which is a house dance album, right? She has all right to do so. But when she does that, she has to notify Drake's lawyer team. Hey, that record that I got for him, I need that. Can you get me, can I clear it? Can I do it? Drake has to say yes. So let's be clear. Beyonce and Drake were not in the studio, right? Setting the stage for you. They were not in the studio. Drake randomly gets a call. Beyonce wants to clear the Heated record, which is one of the biggest records, one of the top records off her album that she dropped, The Renaissance, right? Renaissance dropped what day? And I love breaking this down because this is how it started. This is the actual mecca of how this whole beef started. One of the why it started in the later days, post-COVID. The album from Beyonce drops July 29, 2022, right? Very interesting. That's the record with the Drake record on there. Drake drops Honestly Nevermind, though, right? A month before, taking the swag from Beyonce's album, you guys remember it. Drake pops up out of nowhere with Honestly Never Mind, a house dance album. Motherfuckers thought it was going to be rap. He only gave us Jimmy Cooks. Very interesting move, Drake. Why would you do that? Next month, Beyonce drops a house dance record with the record from Drake that he had cleared. So to me, unless they communicated and said, hey, I'm about to drop a dance album right before you, and I'm about to go right, I'm going to be the first one to start off and you follow. Beyonce, I don't think she's going for that. I don't think she's okay with that. I think that was probably an issue. If you ask me, I'm just taking a guess here. Just taking a guess. Nigga, I cleared the record. That means you knew I was about to drop this album, but then you go drop a whole dance album before? Nigga, what type of time you on? And then, to make matters worse, what day did he drop this album? Wow, June 17th. What else is on June 17th? Do you guys know? Is it Kendrick Lamar's birthday? Oh, it's Kendrick Lamar's birthday, June 17th. So not only did he step on Beyonce's album release, he dropped the album on Kendrick Lamar's birthday. So then you're wondering why did Kendrick Lamar come on America's Got a Problem 5 months later? This is the shit I be watching, folks. This is why I be like, I'm a paranoid hip hop fan because I be seeing shit. Why is Kendrick Lamar on a record called America Has a Problem with Beyonce, and his verse is directly going at somebody? And if you listen close, pretty obvious who he's going at. Whew. Beyonce's voice is just everything. Yes, America got a problem. Geeked up, choosy love. There we go. Yes, America got a problem. Geeked up, choosy love. Okay, I'm troubling, I'm puzzling. It's Sudoku. Say, babe. That's Beyonce. Yes, America has a problem. What is this problem that they're talking about? Say, Beyonce. Yes, America got a problem. Who's the problem? We're not at war. Oh, maybe it's the artist from Canada. And am I just speculating this? Am I just assuming this? I would like to think so, but no. Because right after that, Geeked Up, Choosy Love, well, they chose violence. Universal, that's the label. Please don't play possum. I'm a businessman doing as follows. Truthfully, I be lying in my rap songs because I always fail to mention I slap homie. 5 fingers to the face. Truthfully, I'd be lying in my rap song because I always fail to mention I'd slap homie. His career didn't come with no life insurance. Hope his day one fans got some facts on him. I'm honorary B-High. Let's see why. It's right there, folks. That shit is laid out clear crystal. Right? So after this, Drake goes on For All My Dogs. This is deep. I'm explaining to you how J. Cole got into something that he should have just stayed the fuck out of. And the way he's handling it is ridiculous because he doesn't want to tell Drake, hey, nigga, I didn't like the way you had all this shit going on. You just going to bring me in it, right? That's the problem. Second verse of Away From Home. Now, mind you, I'm from the Bay. So when I heard this from Drake, this is the only song For All My Dogs outside of First Person Shooter that I like. That's that bounce. That's that bounce I was grown up with. You understand me? So I'm like, okay, this is a bop. But then listening to the end here, motherfuckers start talking about some people I respect. Some people I fuck with. Dr. Dre, Send a Nigga Home. That took patience. 4 Grammys to my name, 100 nominations. Esperanza Spalding was getting all the praises. I'm trying to keep it humble. I'm trying to keep it gracious. He immediately goes at Dr. Dre on this. He sent me home. That took patience. 4 Grammys to my name, proved him wrong. Then he goes at the Esperanza chick, and her fan base is not happy about this. She's like a guitarist or something, and like people are like, yo, why are you bullying
4
her?
Grammys to my name, 100 nominations. Esperanza spalled and was getting out of praise. Keep it humble, I'm trying to keep it gracious. Who give a fuck, Michelle?
Oh yeah.
Who give a fuck?
I'm trying to keep it humble. Forgot that, Bart. I'm trying to keep it humble. I'm trying to keep it gracious. What's Kendrick Lamar's biggest record? Humble. Hold on. Move my head, as you can see it. Trying to keep it humble. I'm trying to keep it gracious. Okay. All right. Next bar.
Trying to keep it humble, I'm trying to keep it gracious. Who give a fuck, Michelle?
Who give a fuck Michelle Obama put you on her playlist? Then we never hear from you again like you was taken. Who the CEO of Universal they mistaken? Because Google's saying Lucian, that just doesn't make sense. And I was always trying to figure out why Drake was shooting at the label that just gave him fucking hundreds of millions. And it makes sense because Kendrick Lamar is talking to the label. And he's like, yo, I know you thought this nigga's the CEO, but I'm the one bringing in the bacon here at Universal.
Michelle Obama put you on a playlist, so they
It's
mistaken.
deep.
Sense who filling up the piggy bank, who bringing home the bacon. This shit don't come on vinyl, I'm still record breaking.
Do you see? So this beef has been brewing for a minute. And on this record, at the, Away From Home's on this album, another record that's on this album is First Person Shooter. And that's when J. Cole inserts himself. And he's like, yo, I'm part of the big three. Guess what? I'm Muhammad Ali. And also, guess what? Me and Drake, we're Spider-Man meme, nigga. You number 3. So let's be clear. J. Cole asked for this shit. He signed up for this. He wanted the smoke. He wanted it. Okay? All right, nigga. You want it? Go ahead. Okay. So that whole rabbit hole came from, now I'm in front of the line with a comfortable lead. How ironic. Soon as I got it now he wants something with me. Well, he caught me at the perfect time, jumping C. Mind you, I'm reading the 7-minute drill verse before I get to Port Antonio, okay? Boy, I got here off of bars, not no controversy. Funny thing about me, bitch, I don't even want the prestige. Fuck the Grammys, because them crackers ain't done nothing for me, ho. Slugs took my niggas, sold drugs, took another one. The rap beef ain't realer than the shit I seen in Cumberland. He averaging one hard verse like every 30 months or something. If he wasn't dissing, then we wouldn't be discussing him. Lord, don't make me have to smoke this nigga because I fuck with him. But push come to shove on this mic, I will humble him. And they use that humble line again. See? Yo, Kendrick, now I think about it, bro. Kendrick may have to crash out on J. Cole, nigga. Now, oh yeah. You know what? I'm not even going to be mad at Kendrick. When Kendrick pull out the belt on J. Cole, I'm not even going to be mad no more. I'm going to be honest. Nah, it's going too far. Nah, it's time, bro. Fuck that. I didn't even notice the humble line there. Nah, it's time, bro. Fuck this. Kendrick, hey, bro. Kendrick, crash out on everybody. Fuck it. Nah, we ain't going for this disrespect no more. Nah, Cole. No. Because now I'm like, you really was talking, though. It was whack when I was listening to it on the thing, but you really was trying to talk some shit, and then you apologize? Nah. He going to have to get his ass whooped on that one. I'm sorry. I love Cole. This is one of my favorite artists right here. This is hard to say. This hurts me more than it hurts you, Cole. You breaking my heart right now, nigga. I'm going to be honest with you. You breaking my goddamn heart. I'm Nino with this thing. That new Jack City meme. Yeah, I'm aiming at G Money, crying tears before the hook again. I got mixed feelings about these fucking rap niggas. It's over for the cap. We official cap pillars. 2-6. We don't at niggas. We just get at niggas. Shoot a nigga lights out. Yeah, my dog stat fillers, stat stuffers, triple double. Get your ass black duffled. Body bag, Cold World, your instructor for Pilates class. Get a nigga stretch if you feel the disrespect. Your arms might be too short to box with the God who live. Oh, yeah, Kendrick, you're going to have to pull out the belt on this nigga here. Who live his life without the pressures of a consistent fake-aid facade. I pray for peace, but if a nigga sees the positive vibes of Falcon 9 inside my pocket, bitch, this rocket fly. Now it's popping outside like the top of July. My text flooded with the hunger for a toxic reply. I'm hesitant. I love my brother, but I'm not going to lie. I'm powered up for real. That shit. Would feel like swatting a fly. 4 albums in 12 years, nigga, I can't divide. Shit, if this is what you want, I'm indulgent in violence. See, he's just put pictures in my home, aim the chrome at your eyelids, fly pebbles at your dome. Nah, see? This nigga was talking about running down on Kendrick with the Uchawala Jackson. And you want to apologize? Nah. Nah. I was okay with it before, but now after Port Antonio and what you just try to say, and you try to like, my nigga, nah, Cole. I'm starting to look at you funny, bruh. I'm starting to look at you funny. I think you letting Twitter really get to your head now. And it's breaking my heart. It hurts me more than it hurts you, bruh. This is merely a warning shot to back niggas down back into town where they whipping, working, trafficking pounds. My jack jumping about a rapper making blasphemous sounds, switching sides like a tassel in a cap and gown. I'm fully loaded, nigga. I can drop 2 classics right now. Well, drop 2 classics then, my nigga. Nah, Cole, you kind of got me upset, bruh. So that was 7-minute drill. So that was how he was talking on 7-minute drill. Now, just to prove the point of my boy paying attention to social media too much, I mean, it's everything I'm saying is based off of actions from everybody involved.
Me, right? So I'm so proud of that project, except for one part. It's one part of that shit that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life, right?
So
and
mind
I know
you,
these
lyrics I just read, he said this is whack. Himself.
A lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I got to keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard some shit that happened 3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucking game, right? So all of this time
talking about like that
on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God. Text flooded, I couldn't even answer my shit. Nigga, it's wartime, boom, 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 right? Niggas wanna see blood. And I was conflicted because
that's where you fucked up.
One, I know my heart, you know what I mean? And like, I know how I feel about my peers, these 2 niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside.
First off, no one wanted to see blood, you fucking dummy. J. Cole, this hurts me more than it hurts you. I can't believe I'm saying this about you right now. You let people on Twitter and motherfuckers that had your number make you believe that whatever you thought, no, it's not that. You claim to be a rapper and one of the best to do it. We want to hear you rap with the best to do it. Nigga, it's so simple. It's not violence. It's not, oh, I can't sleep at night. They want to see blood. I got to take his fucking head. No, nigga, get in the booth and rap. Why are you taking it so crazy? And why did you go in there and record 7-minute drill? Because you knew that was not your authentic self. You knew you could have destroyed Kendrick another way. Whatever way J. Cole went in that studio, I don't know what the fuck inspired him on that. But if he went in a different way, he even had to mention shooting Kendrick. He had to say all that. But he could have annihilated him. Then there would have been some pressure. My streams would have been a little different during that time. But I think J. Cole could have came in and went crazy. But he decided to fall for the bullshit. Listen to the fans and the people that don't even know what the fuck Friday Night Lights is. Fuck them. God damn it. Nigga, apologize. Said I'm sorry.
In this game, let alone chase their greatness, right? So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way. But the world want to see blood.
No, we don't.
Cap. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood. So I say all of that to say, in my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I moved in a way that I spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my nigga back. and I try to keep it friendly. But at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit. That shit
And
make
I
me
see
feel,
the talk.
that shit disrupts my fucking peace. So what I want to say right here tonight is, in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness, I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone?
Yo, how many rappers have, real quick, before we get to Port Antonio, how many rappers have apologized to Kendrick Lamar? Niggas be getting up and apologizing to Kendrick. Let's be clear.
As arguably the best rapper of all time, he's countless times since 2010. It's Cole on his 29. Right now I feel the first person greatest. Get to hear these things getting as it would hear J. Cole was mad after Macklemore's corny apology in 2014, his career was never the same. Back in 2000.
All right. Okay, Lupe Fiasco apologized to him. Kendrick Lamar, 21 Savage kind of apologized. Said, nah, I would never talk about Kendrick like that. I would never do that to him. These motherfuckers are afraid of Kendrick. They already know pen-wise, they ain't fucking with him. He's an actual psychopath. And they better, oh my God. Let's get to Port Antonio. Port Antonio, J. Cole. Jermaine Cole. Now, let me just play a little, just because you haven't heard it. Because the beat, they like took the same sample that's in the same sample that's in Dead Presidents. They used it in here. Beautiful. I love this sample. And I like that he didn't just go use the Dead President's beat. He actually just took that sample and made some new shit. Like, this is like a beautiful, like, I'm going to be honest with you. I want to hear Jay-Z remix this Port Antonio. We had J. Cole remix Dead Presidents, right? Jay-Z hopped on Dead Presidents twice. I don't know the reason why, but he literally remixed his own record twice. He did Dead Presidents 1, Dead Presidents 2. Same beat, just fuck it. Run it back. Let me get more off, right? But I really would love to hear Jay-Z hop on this record right here. I know J. Cole's independent now, but Jay, hop on this Port Antonio real quick, bruh.
Ride to it. Young Jermaine walked the straight and narrow. Minimum wage jobs for the narrow. But still my mind was on the zeros. I fiend for the perks that was seen flipping birds. So we was skipping church, but my eyes was on the...
Fucking beautiful, right? All right, so let's read the lyrics. Young Jermaine walked the straight and narrow. Minimum wage jobs for the narrow, but still my mind was on the zeros. I fiend for the perks that was seen flipping birds. So we were skipping church, but my eyes was on the sparrows. Niggas flipping pies, spending thousands on apparel. Shit, I want to shine too. I want dimes too. Jealous niggas want to know just how my rhymes blew. Just mano, I'm Bono. You times two. I'm you times two. Now I'm bougie. I done outgrew the fountain blue, but never forget the spot where I developed my plot to dwell at the top, the ville where all my skeletons locked. See, this is like, okay, Jermaine, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. That's the Jermaine. Fuck. If I could do it all over, I would never swap. I've seen good, I've seen bad, have my melanin mocked. I've seen lifelong friends turn into devilish ops. I was Mike in the red leather trying to tell him stop. You better beat it for you gonna see the heavy metal get popped. He was a mean ass wing with a hell of a shot. But if no team draft king, he gonna bet on the block. I'm so confused with that. He want to ball till he fall or till the Federals knock and sit his ass on the bench for moving careless with the rock. You can't relate unless your father was not around and your mother went out and found someone else, then brought him around. Now, hold on. Is this a line at fucking, wait a minute. Is this a line at Drake or am I bugging? Hold on, bro. Okay. If I've seen good, hold on. Let's just look at this. Nigga, wipe my eyes, make sure, nigga. What? Hold on. I've seen good. I've seen bad. Had my melanin mocked. I've seen lifelong friends turn to devilish ops. I was Mike in red leather trying to tell him stop. You better beat it for you see the heavy metal get popped. He was a mean ass wing with a hell of a shot. But if no team draft king, he gon' bet on the block. He wanna ball till he fall or till the Federals knock and sit his ass on the bench for moving careless with the rock. You can't relate unless your father was not around and your mother went out and found someone else, then brought him round. What the fuck? And they salaries then combined when they married. It brought you out of that poverty. Then you moved to a soft little part of town so that when you get back to it, you feel awkward about it now. Damn. And your confidence starts to drown. But the rapper gave you some positive thoughts, so you jot them down. You jot it. Okay, he's just telling the story. That's pretty deep, Cole. Fuck. She's a great storyteller. Goddamn. Okay, so his mom got married, so got some money in the family. Baby daddy got him out, or stepdaddy got him out the hood. Respect. I mean, I feel it. I was born in Sacramento, and then fucking I went to San Diego. I lived half my life in San Diego. Nigga, hanging out with surfers and skaters and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely got a little different palate. Because I didn't just take Sacramento straight to the neck. You know what I'm saying? Like I had some, I watered that shit down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I never felt like I wasn't, motherfuckers say, oh, you sound white, you sound this. What? Okay, I don't give a fuck. I literally have just never cared. So even just hearing that J. Cole, he cares about this shit. Like, you gotta feel awkward about your mom getting married and you leaving the hood to go into a nice house. What? Why? I mean, maybe I don't get that shit, but nigga, I love San Diego. When I was in San Diego, I couldn't believe what my eyes were seeing. What do you mean the water is right there? What do you mean there's palm trees? What are you talking about? Who's these bitches? It was wild. Do you understand? So that just kind of shows to my point that J. Cole, he kind of feels like I'm starting to learn, he feels like a real outsider, and he thinks that like he wants to be with the hood shit. And it's like, bro, the hood shit, I mean, I'm sorry, being black is not just specifically hood shit. I'm sorry to break it to you people out there in the world. Being black is beyond, it's everything. I mean, in every single race, there's people that follow the culture heavily. There's people that don't follow the culture heavily. There's people that live in fucked up environments. There's people that don't live in fucked up environments. So, realistically, I think Cole really does suffer with some, I'm sorry. I think he looks at himself like he's corny or something. And I don't think that's, I mean, to me, bro, he was never really been corny to me. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, even the workout shit that he hated, like I didn't know that workout was a problem until he apologized to Nas on the fucking next album. I didn't know it was a problem. I had no clue that workout was him selling out. And nigga, you fucking driving in here workout, come on, that shit slap. Like, wait, was it workout? Was it? J. Cole, first single. Oh, was it Who Dat? Maybe it was Who Dat.
Hey, wishes. Wishing for air conditioning, feeling God was never listening. Now I'm on television, and then I failed a mission. Yo, bitch is tired of missionary, boy, you failed the mission. Speaking of positions, just witness how I elevated.
Nah, it wasn't
Real
this.
niggas
It had to be
celebrated,
workout.
fuck whoever hated.
Yeah, it had to be worked out.
Straight up, now tell me, do
you really wanna love me forever?
Or is it just a hit and run? Hey, we got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you again, but is that a good thing? Cause girl, I can't be your man. No man, I know what's on your brain.
Wait, was Nas really mad at the song? Wait a minute, what the fuck is that story? It's a tribute to the idol Nas after Nas told J. Cole's mentor. Okay, here we go. J. Cole's song Let Nas Down is a tribute to his idol Nas after Nas told J. Cole's mentor, which I'm assuming is Jay-Z, that he hated Cole's song Workout. Cole was hurt and defensive and wrote Let Nas Down as a way to vent his feelings. Like, nigga, so the fuck what if J. Cole or fucking Nas don't like this record?
Me forever. Straight up, now tell me, do you really wanna love me forever?
Who gives a fuck what Nas has to say about this record?
Hey, we got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you again.
Hey, I don't give a. This was a bop, super bop. Made me go get the album.
Just to get to you, like you asked for.
I'm happy that Nas told you that though, because if he didn't tell you that, we wouldn't have gotten that Born Sinner album. And I'm gonna tell you, the Born Sinner album, Jermaine, my absolute gosh, that album is fucking crazy, bro. But this record right here, oh my God.
Listen here, I tell you my biggest fears. You the only one who knows them. Don't you ever go expose them. This life is harder than you probably ever know. Emotions I hardly ever show. More for you than for me. Don't you worry yourself, I gotta do this for me. They tell me life is a test, but where's the tutor for me? Ooh. Pops came late, I'm already stuck in my ways. Ducking calls from my mother for days. Sometimes she hate the way she raised me, but she love what she raised. Can't wait to hand her these house keys with nothing to say.
Woo, Jesus. I remember my sister, man, she said, oh, J. Cole's, she went to the store. She bought a whole bunch of new albums because we used to drive to work together. She bought J. Cole or Beyonce's album. I don't know which one it was, but all I know is they had that record Love on top where Beyonce just sings the same hook over and over again, but keeps going higher and higher. That shit hit like a, oh my gosh. Beyonce Love on top is crazy. But she also brought this album, and I was like, oh shit, J. Cole got a new album? She played this from front to back on the way from Citrus Heights to Rockland. Oh my God. I was not ready. Born Sinner is track number 2. I heard that record. I was like, what? So beautiful. But that Beyonce Love on Top record, that shit was crazy. I wasn't ready for that. Beyonce makes some good. That album, I think it was, whatever album Love on Top is on is crazy. Beyonce blacked out on that shit. Shout out to Bay. A B. Not Bay. B. Correction. Sorry about that. Okay, verse 2, Port Antonio, J. Cole. Benjamin Button, Cole flows, reverse time. To find deliveries good as mine, you got to search primes. I'm scaling heights higher than birds could perch, trying to be something, hoping that peace comes to my cursed mind. One thing's for sure, that I've matured from my first rhyme. I've learned long ago, you can't please them all, and it hurts trying. In this game where all you got is your name, like Dirk, I'm smirking at niggas trying to research mine. Absurd times where the fake get toted as wise. I can see hate in both of your eyes, but the third's blind, so you search lines, but you struggle, which explains the puzzled look on the dull face as the word finds. I hate what raps become, but like do not disturb signs can't knock it. If I see it's about the dough, they instigate the fuckery because it's profitable, but singing stop the violence tunes when the dude's in hospital. Now, let me tell you something. Kendrick on Euphoria. Only reason why I think this is going to him. He literally flips one of Kendrick Lamar's lines. They instigate the fuckery, but because it's profitable, but singing stop the violence till dudes in the hospital, right? And Kendrick on Euphoria said something like, something. And they turn into nuns when someone knocks off. I don't know what the fuck it is. I forgot what the bar is, right? But this right here is seeming like, and what Twitter's taking it as, a line at Kendrick, right? I pulled the plug. Yep, it's exactly a line at Kendrick. Okay, so this is a for sure line at Kendrick. Absurd times where the fate get told is wise. I can see hate in both your eyes, but the third is blind. So you search lines, but you struggle, which explains the puzzle look on the dull face as the word finds. I hate what raps become, but this is like but like do not disturb signs can't knock it if it's about to know. They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable, but singing stop the violence twos when dudes in the hospital. I pulled the plug because I've seen where that was about to go, referencing the beef. They wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. No, they actually just wanted to have a rap battle. Let's be clear. Just rap. Thought you guys were rappers. Thought you guys were saying you were the best rappers. Thought you guys were saying you were the big three, and I was the third. So, guys kind of got a little soft when Kendrick pops out with that belt. So, J. Cole, and this song came out from 3 days ago, which has really got me kind of fucked up with Cole, because this type of response is just so fucking corny to me. I'm sorry, bro. This is straight cornball shit right here, bro. Prime time. I pulled the plug because I seen where it was about to go. They wanted blood. They wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I wouldn't have lost a battle dog. I would have lost a bro. I would have gained a foe. And all for what? Just to attain some mo. Props from the strangers that don't got a clue what I'm aiming for. Since the age of 14, Jermaine is no king. If that means I got to dig up dirt and pay the whole team. Okay. Now see that right there. I like that. I like that bar. Of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing on social media competing for favorable memes. Like, it's like, I mean, he can't just be talking to Kendrick solely on this, right? If he's just talking to Kendrick solely and not, he has to be talking about both these people. But he's like, I don't know what it is. Because there's no way this could all be at Kendrick Lamar. If that's the case, then Kendrick Lamar definitely is about to pop out and spank this nigga. No cap. This is crazy. To be considered best or live and rest. To be considered best or live and rest. The weight of both things. I understand the thirst of being first. That made them both swing. Okay, here we go. I understand the thirst of being first. That made them both swing. Protecting legacy. So lines got crossed, perhaps regrettably. My friends went to war. I walked away with all they blood on me. Nigga, because you doing some weird shit. You doing some weird shit. Now someone will discredit me, try to wipe away my pedigree, but please find a nigga out that's rapping, that's rapping this incredibly. Okay. My dog texted me. I'll share the words he said to me. If you refuse to shoot the gun, don't mean the gun ain't deadly. I guess in that metaphor, hypothetically, the gun is me. I text him back like, guess a gun ain't what I'm trying to be, my nigga. They stripped me of my spot, and now I'm finally free, my nigga. Okay, so you're saying he's been stripped from his spot in the top rapping category. Yo, what the fuck is J. Cole talking about? What is he going through? J. Cole. My boy, I hope he's going to therapy for all this shit, man. He got to figure this out. They say I'm picking sides. Hey, don't you lie on me, my nigga. Then start another war. Hey, Drake, you'll always be. See, he says all that, but then he takes a line at Kendrick directly. See, that's that sucker shit. Yeah. What's up, Cassell? Miss Cassell, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, you know what? Yo, J. Cole, you really about to lose a fan here, bro. You may lose a new fan, bro. I may have to just go back to old J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? Because this is starting to piss me off a little bit. They say I'm picking sides. Hey, don't you lie on me, my nigga. He's talking to Kendrick. Then start another war. Hey, Drake, you'll always be my nigga. I ain't ashamed to say you did a lot for me, my nigga. Fuck all the narratives. Tapping back into your magic pen is what's imperative. Reminding these folks why we do it. It's not for beefing. It's for speaking our thoughts, pushing ourselves, reaching the charts, reaching your minds, deep in your heart, screaming to find emotions to touch, something inside to open you up, help you cope with the rough times and shit. I'm sitting in love because we ain't promised shit, my nigga. Okay, that's real. I get that. But you just talked all this shit. Then you apologize to Drake, tell Kendrick that he's lying. Nigga, what the fuck is J. Cole talking about? Yo, he does not want to go up against Drake. This nigga's afraid of Drake.
No more feel like I got a job.
This nigga's afraid of Drake.
Is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started a league.
Nah.
But right now I feel like Muhammad Ali. Yeah, Muhammad Ali, the one that they call when this shit ain't connected no more. Feel like I got a job in IT. Rhyming with me is the biggest mistake. The Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake. It's like
Yo, this nigga, J. Cole, you have lost your fucking mind, bro. J. Cole started this beef. They said Kendrick started it with like that. Exactly, Miss Cassell. I'm like, what the fuck is he saying? Drake literally steps on Beyonce's album release, drops an album on Kendrick Lamar's birthday. Beyonce calls calls Kendrick, gets him on a remix, lets him go directly at Drake. Drake drops an album dissing Kendrick, bringing J. Cole on for first person shooter, where Drake's verse says nothing. Listen to Drake's verse.
Thank you, sir.
just say they don't.
Drake wouldn't dare say nothing about Kendrick on this song.
Numero you see is it's just two guys playing shit today. Big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl, but the difference is it's just two guys playing shit that they did in the studio. Niggas usually send their verses back to me and they be terrible, just like a 2-year-old. I love a dinner with some fine women when they start debating about who the GOAT. I'm like, go ahead, say it then. Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who you bitches really rooting for? Like a kid that had bad from January to November, nigga, it's just you and Cole. Biggest the what? Biggest the what? Biggest the what?
Drake's verse is more so saying me and Drake on J. Cole on a record right now is as big as the Super Bowl, nigga. Other motherfuckers be sending me verses. That shit be whack. We already know Kendrick's not sending you verses, so we're not talking about Kendrick. Other motherfuckers is whack. I got J. Cole. We the biggest in this. That's a fair statement. That's okay. Kendrick heard that and probably was like, okay, cool. No problem. That's hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to know that Drake and J. Cole on the record, I don't think Kendrick was going to cut off J. Cole because of that fact. I know he wouldn't have. Like, whatever. It's music. Go make a song with the nigga. I don't give a fuck. That's my problem. I'm going to destroy it when I feel like it. But then you come on talking crazy.
The hardest MC, is it K Dot, is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started a league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali. Yeah, Muhammad Ali, the one that they call when this shit ain't connected no more. Feel like I got a job in IT. Rhyming with me is the biggest mistake. The Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake.
The Spider-Man meme is me looking like Drake. This bar is you sneaking out a shot. If we're in the big three, I'm feeling like Muhammad Ali. I'm feeling like I'm better than Drake. But then when I look in the mirror, it's me and Drake looking at each other because we're 1 and 2. I just watched this nigga Drake on this record. This nigga's about to get another beat on this motherfucker so you can keep up. So I clearly number 1. And so if I'm 1 and I'm giving Drake number 2, then nigga, you have to be number 3. And that is why y'all got your ass whooped. And that is why one of my favorite artists of all time is fucking apologizing and spiraling. J. Cole, bruh, I'm not gonna lie, this is your fault. This is your fault. Drake brought you into something that you didn't know. You didn't know that Kendrick just hopped on a Beyonce record called America Has a Problem dissing Drake. You didn't know Drake stepped on Beyonce's album release and dropped the album on Kendrick's birthday. You didn't know. And if you did know, when you go onto first-person shooter and rap the way you did, it's either, nigga, you knew that Drake and Kendrick were beefing and you sided with Drake, or you had no clue and this nigga played you. That's it. That is it. The only two options, nigga, man up. Did you want the smoke? Did you see all those signs and go step on there and say that verse? Or did you not know? Did you have no clue? Let me know. Because, nigga, I'm confused. I'm questioning you right now. I don't know what you're doing. You're on Port Antonio disrespecting Kendrick, telling him don't say my name and start another war. Nigga, the war's not over. You should just step out of it. But from Kendrick's perspective, only one to two things could have happened. You got on that motherfucker disrespecting him on purpose, knowing that he was already in the Cold War. If you've been following up, then you would have known that a record like that was going to be on the way. But first-person shooter definitely expedited that process, brother. So you got to stand behind it. Remember, it's you and Drake looking in the mirror. You said it, nigga. You said it. You said it. We didn't say that. We always been saying it was you and Kendrick. I don't know. Maybe other people. I don't even hear the other talk. All I ever see is motherfuckers saying it's Kendrick and Cole. Ever. You know? Hold on. Let me see. Kazel says, Kendrick, J. Cole started this beef and then say Kendrick started it with like that. Like that was a response. Kendrick was on the island. He lied. Drake has something on Cole. So both Cole and Drake went to Diddy's parties. Kendrick never went to those freak-offs. Damn. I respect Drake more than I do Cole, even if he had PDF. Oh, shit. Because he stood on 10 toes in battle. K died. Lost everything in the battle. That's the one thing I will say about fucking Drake, regardless, is I'm just happy he stepped in the ring. Because he could have definitely did some bitch-ass shit. Like, nah, I'm too big for this. I'm too big for this. I'm getting that steak money. I'm getting that steak money right now. But the one thing that is interesting to me is Drake as one of the biggest artists. I mean, like, you see the way he promotes steak. Why doesn't Drake get those big global brands? Why? I mean, Drake has Nike. He does. Is that, maybe I'm bugging. Maybe he does have a bunch. But, like, for steak to be his main person he's promoting right now, like, nigga, if I was Drake, wouldn't he be like Apple or fucking doing some massive shit, promoting Boeing? Something's going on. Schoolboy Q pressed him backstage at Dreamville and Cole folded. Now, I don't think Cole pressed him, but I definitely think that he probably let him know that this shit was about to, like, that Kendrick was about to really pop out. You know what I'm saying? Or he probably let him know, like, yo, he probably just told him what the fuck I told him. Like, yo, you know what you said on first-person shooter, right? Probably eating some of the snacks backstage. Schoolboy Q, you know it. You did, right? That's how my boy pulled up on him. This is how my boy Schoolboy Q pulled up on Cole, man.
At 12:15.
Yeah, it was 12:15. Exactly. If I'm not mistaken, it was
Now
12.
you see something? Now you see now. You done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
I
See what I'm saying?
No, I thought.
No, so, you know what I'm saying? That you done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
Yeah,
No, you done fucked up, don't you? You know it, don't you?
You know that, don't you?
No, you done fucked up.
without the tape, they had nothing.
Yo, why was he cooking him?
No, I
laughing in his
thought.
No, so, you know what I'm saying? That you done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
Yeah,
No, you done fucked up, don't you? You know it, don't you?
Yo!
No, you done fucked up.
You know you done fucked up, right, Cole? What are you doing, bruh? What are you doing in these streets? You're pissing me off. I'm a fan. When I heard this record, bro, there was another record he did that made me never want to have a fucking baby. Well, not like, it made me want to cover up properly. I didn't want to just be reckless with the dick.
Yeah.
What was this record?
Carolina I'm good to go, yo. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I woke up early in the morning, hoes blowing up my phone. Yeah, ain't no use of small talking when they know I'm trying to bone. Fuck them. I holler later, man. Right now, my mind.
Oh, I'm a fan, bro, and I've listened to Friday Night Lights. So when I'm talking to you, bro, please understand, I'm a real fan, brother, and I'm telling you, we love you, man. You don't have to appease nobody. You actually are an artist that can do whatever you want, as Kendrick does. And sometimes you gotta like, bro, you think there's not motherfuckers talking shit on Instagram to Kendrick all day? Bro, he literally just stays off of social media. He just goes. Like, no, I'm not arguing with none of you guys. I'm not letting you guys fuck up my creative process here. And J. Cole, I think you need to take a fucking thing of that, because you do it pretty much, but then you pop out and let us know, well, I've been watching everything and I just feel, nigga, you felt so crazy that you had to go sit down with fucking Little Pump. Like, nigga, you don't need to have a conversation with the new generation and go understand their, fuck that, nigga.
We did this shit his first time.
This
so
old
like,
sucker shit. You're tired of it,
Cause
bro.
I seen some videos of you and you just look like even younger than you do now. And that's
What are you doing? What are you doing? Bro, this motherfucker is like, he really is falling off. You really is falling off before the fall off, huh? You really gonna do it? You really gonna try to fall all the way off before the fall off, huh? The greatest album rollout of all time. Because, bro, now I'm thinking, you really got me fucking confused over here, bruh. Nothing makes sense to me. Nothing you're doing makes sense. J. Cole, Jermaine, what are you doing?
Come here, I'm about to take you higher. We about to set this bitch on fire. Pour a little gas, spark up your lighter. You might not be the one, but you the one that I desire. Come here, I'm about to take you higher.
Why are you doing this to your fan base?
Pour a little gas, spark up your lighter. You might not be the one. Hey,
I was here, Cole. I was here. I was on Dat Piff. Every tape, I was there. Why are you doing this to me? Why? Why would you go on the hardest feature run of the last 2 fucking years to then fall into some shit? Are you too busy and not paying attention to the game? Did you not go in fully prepared? You just thought first person shooter was some fun? The fuck are you doing, bro?
what up, girl? Tell me how you feeling. You look sweet enough to make a nigga need a feeling. If you got a man, do that nigga need a feeling? She said looks kill, and I'm trying to make a killing. God willing, I'll be chilling on the boat, nigga. Love is a gamble, I ain't dealing with no broke nigga. Down in Miami with a super.
J. Cole.
I need to go.
J. Cole in every feature verse before Like That dropped, literally.
Sometimes you got to do certain shit. It's just enough that people know that you know I go where I need to go to get it done. If you push my button, there's no telling what I may do. Stab you, choke you, bite you. I mean, whatever it takes to make a motherfucker stop existing, I would do that. I wish the spoon was sharp. I stab a nigga right now. I bet one motherfucker to death. You won't fuck with us.
Nah, you don't really want to fuck with us.
Yo,
Press the wrong button.
You can't tell me that's not J. Cole right there. That is J. Cole. Literally.
Sometimes you got to do certain shit. It's just enough that people know that you know I go where I need to go to get it done. If you push my button, there's no telling what I may do. Stab you, choke you, bite you. I mean, whatever it takes to make a motherfucker stop existing, I would do that. I wish the spoon was sharp. I stab a nigga right now. I bet one motherfucker to death. You won't fuck with us.
Nah, you don't really want to.
Yo, biting somebody to death is crazy, by the
Press
way.
the wrong button.
Do you know how vicious that is? That's some crazy shit. Let me go see what's going on with the chat. Cassell's here says, Jacob, I went in a car before that, wound up robbing an 18-wheeler. I had to choose. Wait. I went in a car before that, wound up robbing an 18-wheeler. I had to choose stay in the car or help or be a bitch. We robbed that hoe and I came out with 5 PS5s. Damn, y'all niggas is out here. Yo, should you be admitted to some shit like that on we're live, right? We're live, right? Got 5 PS5s y'all out there committing heists for the PS Fizzles? Damn. You got an extra one? Got an extra one? Hit my hit my people. My people hit you on the people thing. So let's see. I'm no bitch like Cole. Saying all that to say I'm no bitch like Cole. There's a lot of great rappers with fine pen, Cole, Lupe, Nas, but the only number one Cole has came courtesy of Drake with first person shooter. Facts. He shouldn't even be in the conversation about the greatest. Damn, that is kind of crazy if you think about it. That is kind of crazy. And I love Cole so much that we love Cole and we put him in that spot that he disappoints us like that. It's like, damn, nigga, we let you in. You gonna snitch on us? Like, what you doing? Q a goon, no. He don't ask anyone nicely for anything. He tell folks. Black Hippie, Absol was a guru. Kendrick was the implementer of stratagems, and Q was the general, the muscle. Exactly. All you need to know about Cole is he has no bodyguards. He don't need them. He stay out of beefs. Exactly. The only time Cole caught a beat down was because Diddy mistook him for Kendrick Lamar. Had the Control verse drop. Diddy 5'9", 163 beat the brakes off J. Cole. Yo, Diddy beating the brakes off J. Cole's crazy, huh? Let's talk about it. Nigga, this is ridiculous. This is nasty.
So the homie just did this song, right? Pissed the gang of people off. Everybody was mad at it.
Let's talk about Kendrick Lamar in Control.
So we, when the song came out, he was overseas. Then he came back to the States. First place we stopped in was New York City. And the first thing we do is say, let's go to the club, because we wanted to check the temperature, see what everybody was on.
Yeah.
LA stuff.
Yeah.
You know
Cut downs.
So let's be clear. Kendrick Lamar drops Control. Sets the hip hop game ablaze, but he's overseas performing, doing this thing, right? So Kendrick Lamar and his crew, they're from LA, they're with the shit. And so they decide to go straight head on to New York. After Kendrick Lamar said he was the king of New York, they go to an event just to go check the temperature, see what's popping, see if anyone wants some smoke. It's a pretty bold move.
Yeah, so we get to the club. So one of the homies approached us and talking about this particular record.
That's Diddy. Oh, no,
we're going back
that's
and
J.
forth.
Cole.
Oh, it's not personal. It's just this, and that. It's cool, whatever. It's like if we playing basketball, I'm going to try to beat you. You trying to beat me, and we good after. Like, yeah, okay, cool.
A friendly fan.
That conversation is between J. Cole and Diddy. J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. Let's be clear. We got 10 people. Thanks for tuning in. Never heard of Diddy losing a fist fight? No. Remember when Diddy went up to UCLA and fucking fucked up a coach with a dumbbell? That shit was shocking. Your history with hip-hop is on point. Oh, man, I'm a student of the game, man. The only reason why I'm working in the industry right now to this day, outside of me throwing big-ass parties in high schools and that shit being lit as fuck, Breakfast Club. When I learned that there were stories behind the scenes of the music and all the shit that we watch, that there's actual behind the scenes shit going on, there's fights that happen, there's conversations that happen that literally lead to the shit that we see out in the public, I became addicted. I'm not gonna lie. I study this shit pretty thoroughly. And when we get into things, generally shit will just pop up. That's why I be going on weird ass tangents, because what the fuck? It just be adding up right there. And also, don't forget, I called out that Cardi B and Bia beef. I was one of the first people to call it out. And Bia confirmed it herself. Go check out my video on my page. And hit that like, subscribe button if you haven't already. Love you guys. Okay.
Friendly fade, if you will.
Yes.
Another one of the homies walk up. He a little drunk.
This is Diddy. Oh, yep.
He said, yeah, y'all niggas, y'all need to just go back and forth and keep it on wax or whatever.
Hold on.
So
even Diddy wanted to see Kendrick and J. Cole go at it. Now, obviously, outside of the 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant and other atrocious acts, that is one of the the smartest things I think I've ever heard Diddy say. J. Cole and Kendrick should go at each other. They should go bar for bar. They should. They should. Trust me.
So the two dudes who approached, they get into a little back and forth, a little argument
With each other.
Now.
Okay.
Because what we didn't know is they had gotten an argument before we got there. So they was kind of continuing it. So, okay, things settled and we go to the VIP. So in this VIP section is literally the front row of the Grammys. In this one section.
Yeah.
And it's four of us. We in there like we in there fans almost. Like, yo, that's
Yeah.
So the homie that got into it with the other one, he's sitting 2 steps down from me on the couch. So it's somebody right here, I'm right here, the rest of us, and then so the nigga came back to him. The ones who got in the altercation earlier, he's like, yeah. And if you ever said what you
MTV
said to
video
me earlier, nigga, and he grabbed a bottle from the table because he got all of the alcohol joints. And he said, what you gonna do?
Now, hold on.
Somebody right here.
This is really important. This is really important. So after Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Diddy, they first talk, they separate for a little bit, but Diddy walks away. He's thinking about the shit that J. Cole said to him. He was like, wait, did he just talk back to me? Did the young rookie just disrespect me? Right? So he doubles back.
Here, I'm right here. The rest of us, and then so the nigga came back to him. The ones who got in the altercation earlier, he's like, yeah. And if you ever say what you said to me earlier, nigga, and he grabbed a bottle from the table because he got all of the alcohol joints. And he said, what you gonna do? Hit me on my head with a bottle? He's like, nah, I'm gonna break it on the table, I'm gonna cut your throat. So it's like a movie.
Right.
Oh my God.
So it's getting right. So it's getting intense. So the nigga standing on the ground, reached up and tried to grab dude by the neck. So dude reached around and fired on him, and they both fell.
Now hold
on the table. So it's getting right. So it's getting intense. So the nigga standing on the ground, reached up and tried to grab dude by the neck.
So we're clear.
So dude reached around and fired on him, and they both.
Oh my God. So J. Cole sitting down. Diddy, Icon, Bad Boys is sitting there with a Ciroc bottle saying, nigga, if you ever say that bullshit again, I'ma bust this motherfucker on your head. Keep playing with me, I'ma bust this bottle. I'ma bust the bottle and I'ma cut your goddamn throat. Okay? This is Diddy to J. Cole while J. Cole's just sitting down watching the fucking MTV Video Awards. Just chilling. What's going on? Diddy's here. Just loose, ready to go. J. Cole immediately, real nigga, just went straight for Diddy's throat. Oh, you want to cut my throat, huh? He tries to choke Diddy. And J. Cole's tall. He got them long NBA arms. So I could imagine him being able to get directly. How tall is Diddy? Diddy height. Diddy's 5'10". J. Cole height. J. Cole 6'3". J. Cole arm span. I know they got his stats. He played in the NBA. Where's his arm span? That nigga got a long arm span, but he's 6'3". So he's sitting down and he easily just tries to go straight and grab this motherfucking Diddy by his throat. Say, yo, you ain't gonna say that to me, so I'm about to choke the shit out of you. So J. Cole tries to choke Diddy while sitting down. Diddy, you know what I'm saying? Diddy got hands. Now, let's be honest. One thing we got to understand, chat. As funny as we be talking about this nigga Diddy, I don't know if a lot of y'all want to fade with Diddy. I don't know if one of y'all want to 1v1 that motherfucker. He went to UCLA and bust a dumbbell upside a coach's head. From what I'm seeing, Diddy look like he could box a little bit. I don't know. But the way he's walking around like his hands is nice. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, fell on the table.
Shout out to Mike Tyson.
Over, so all these celebrities just in this one spot. It's a scuffle now, huge scuffle. So this just sound weird with no names, but another nigga came who was best friends with one of the super celebrities that was over there. He came and started beating up one of the niggas that was on the ground.
Emery. Jay-Z's right-hand man.
Up, and he grabbed the nigga, put him close, and seen who it was. And this dude was signed to his his homie. But he couldn't see. He didn't see. He didn't have his glasses on. So he mopping him and looked like he felt so bad after the whole thing.
He was signed to him?
He was signed to this dude who was going at him, his partner.
His partner came and jumped in.
Because he thought they was going at his man.
Yeah.
So, whole scuffle breakdown, they get them out the...
Let's be clear. This is the craziest fucking story in hip-hop. I don't give a fuck about any story. This shit right here is crazy. Diddy and J. Cole fighting at the 2013 MTV Video Awards is top-tier hip-hop.
Club, a table was back, set up in like less than 60 seconds.
Like it never happened.
Like it never happened, bro.
Mop that up.
But the ratio from celebrity to regular person was like 70-30 maybe. So every section was like full of celebrities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Music people, movie people, whatever. I think it's like it never existed. But
they were prepared for that.
Oh man.
That had happened in there before.
That was my favorite like night in music.
Little dust up.
Right.
Keep the party going.
That's what a song can do.
Yeah, right.
It can create a little dust up.
Song can create.
Oh my goodness.
It can create a little dust up.
It absolutely can.
But apparently they ain't want no problem with y'all.
Oh no, it was good money.
Yeah. So let me focus back on you, nigga.
It was funny.
I've been looking for you. You heard what I said earlier.
So let's be clear. I will say it's honorable. Everyone, first off, there's a lot of people that have the story confused on Twitter. Like they say like J. Cole like saved fucking Kendrick Lamar. And the case is J. Cole and Diddy already got into an argument before they even got there. So there was some sort of debate between J. Cole and Diddy before Kendrick Lamar and them arrive. Kendrick Lamar arrives, the first person he talks to is J. Cole, and they fix their relationship saying, hey, nigga, it's sports, my bad. You know what I'm saying? But then Diddy comes up in the middle of them talking, and Diddy's bugging out, argues with J. Cole, and then checks Kendrick Lamar because he did drop that shit and say, hey, don't ever say you're the king of New York again, right? But Diddy was so focused on what J. Cole said to him, because J. Cole is like, at this point, this is the second time they're arguing that night. So after that part, Diddy walks away. J. Cole and Kendrick, they're hanging out. They go sit down together. Diddy comes back with a bottle to press J. Cole. He's not even pressing Kendrick about the King of New York line. So I want to know, first off, what did J. Cole and Diddy get into an argument about that got it to that level? Because for them to have three different arguments that night, they argue before they get there. They argue when Kendrick gets there. While he's talking to Kendrick, he comes up, and then they argue again. And this time, my boy has a bottle, and my boy J. Cole got to choke Diddy. He has to put He has to try to choke Diddy to get out of the situation. Nigga, that is prime time hip hop. Prime time hip hop. Prime time hip hop. But J. Cole, as much as I love you, brother, you're starting to really hurt me, man. You're starting to really fuck with me a little bit. You know, I don't know what you're doing right now, and it's disappointing. But the control verse wasn't the worst thing K. Dot did. The worst thing he did was say XX was in a subliminal against Drake, which resulted in Drake getting J. Prince Jr. to put up 5 million. Now, okay. K. Dot still fat. Okay, see now that Miss Cassell, that is a real thing. Okay. I had absolutely no fucking clue. In the middle of XXX going at Drake or something, Kendrick Lamar gives XXX a stimulus package, promotes one of his albums on his page and say, yo, just played this shit like 3 times. If you're going through something or something, this is what you need to hear. So he said something like very impactful. And this is like when Kendrick was still kind of on ghost mode, not posting shit. So he came out and gave love to X. And that, from after that, Drake and X shit got more elevated. And then they're saying that there's some connection. And this is all alleged, but they're saying that there's a connection from that. Because that whole Drake thing, I'm not going to lie. As a fan of hip hop, and someone, I wasn't even listening to XX at the time. And I wasn't even paying attention to the beef. But when all I know is that when that X shit happened and records start coming out, like Mob Ties and all those other shits. But, you know, the thing that actually, I got to give my boy Drake Bell on that shit too. Because the dude that Ghost wrote that shit, maybe he was just reading Twitter shit and was inspired. Because, you know, Drake uses ghostwriters. We know that, you know. So maybe, because I was super, when he did Mob Ties and you talk about Louis Bags Exchange, and then like you look at the XX shit, then you see all the tweets and then X literally saying, if I die, it was that. Like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Like, that shit was really crazy to me. Like, I remember, it kind of scared me a little bit. I'm like, whoa, what? What's happening? But I just now thought, now looking back, Drake had Mob Ties written by Vori, that one dude. And so that dude, being a ghostwriter, he's like, okay, let me go find some inspiration. But he goes on Twitter, and everyone's looking at Drake like the boogeyman. And they're saying the bags and that. And he's like, oh, well, shit, let's just make a, fuck it. You know, like if I was a songwriter and I'm not Drake and I don't have to live with the lyrics I'm giving him, I would probably make a song like that too, to kind of like make the fans like believe that shit. But since Drake didn't personally write that song, I'm now thinking way differently about that situation. But there's a lot of things to that situation that, like, you know, once again, I'm not no fucking lawyer, and goddamn, I drive a car that I don't want it to explode, so I don't fucking know what's going on, honestly. I'm just eating candy and hanging out and shit. But what I can say, that rabbit hole is crazy. And I was definitely, for even X's dad to come in and just like tell Kendrick, like, nah, bruh. Because Kendrick definitely, you could tell he was like hot about that shit. But for X's dad to come online and actually, like, it was so weird that he came online to me and said, yo, what Kendrick Lamar did for my son was blah, blah, blah. You know, that whole thing. I thought that was interesting because it was kind of unwarranted, right? But if there's some shit going on behind the scenes and shit like that, it makes more sense. Wait, let's pull that up real quick.
So XXXTentacion's father recently praised Kendrick Lamar for giving his son a platform. Hey, it's Asia Sky for Hip Hop DX, and check this out. So XXXTentacion's short stint in the creative circuit left quite an impression on his peers, most notably Kendrick Lamar. When the late rapper released his debut album 17 back in 2017, K. shared a link to it on social media and wrote, "Listen to this album if you feel anything, raw thoughts." Just minutes later, he revealed that he had already listened to the 11-track package 5 times. This unsurprisingly gave the rising star a major boost at the time, and X's father has now expressed his gratitude towards Kendrick. In a brief Instagram clip posted on Tuesday, June 25th,
special big up, shout out goes to Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, powerful king, powerful. My name is Dwayne Onfroy, father of rapper known.
First off, yo, can we get X's dad to be narrating some books? Can we get this nigga to be the voice of Siri? Goddamn, my boy got some presence. Motherfucker sound like a goddamn a Roman god or some shit. What is going on here?
As Triple X Tentacion.
Or, no disrespect, Jamaican, wherever he's from, sounds like a god of that place. But in my head, the Greek mythology shit, fucking Zeus and all that. Like he got one of them voices, Denzel and fucking Gladiator type shit.
I just want to say, first of all, thank you for giving my son a platform when he was an unknown artist on his first single. You gave him a shout out when his album was released. You stepped up to the plate for him when a lot of people just stood by and stood back. And Spotify had him under pressure and wasn't even attempting to play songs.
I didn't even know all this.
Really, King. I've always respected you for that. Always. California was my home. Still love Cali. You understand? Kendrick Lamar, salute, salute, salute. Really out. Much, much respect, brother.
Back in 2018, Spotify.
That was so interesting because why? Like the video, it was so unwarranted. Like it was literally out of nowhere. It was just like, yo, X's dad thanks Kendrick. And the only thing I could think of is like, if fucking behind the scenes motherfucker finds out that Kendrick just, is feeling whatever he's feeling about that situation, he just comes out and says, yo, just so you know, bro, we love you. You gave him a platform. You show love on his first single. You fucking show love on his album. That caused Spotify to boost the album and put it on the thing for like, that's major. So that's like, for Kendrick, I'm sure if that was like a situation where he felt something, that is like, oh shit, easy money and Circus. I'm so sorry. Fuck. I didn't even have my Twitch chat up this whole time. And Circus, yo, what's up, y'all? Hold on real quick. My bad, fellas. Thanks for the bit. Circus, thank you for the bits. What's up? What's up? Twitch, what's up? YouTube, thank y'all for tuning in. So we just talk about, just going down the rabbit hole. But yeah, that thing with Kendrick, Drake, and X, that's another storyline too, actually. That's, if I had a Patreon, I would go, actually, I may have to do a Patreon so I could do all my conspiracy fucking videos. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of weird, the hip hop rabbit hole, I see why motherfuckers, it goes deep. Now, real quick, let's go back to some of the greatest tweets of all time. Euphoria, April 3rd, Meet the Grams, May 3rd, Not Like Us, May 4th, Super Bowl, September 8th. That is the craziest run. Like, when you promote some shit, you hope that it hits the world and it impacts. Like, this nigga right here, he blacked out. We gotta give some love for Kendrick Lamar has said absolutely nothing. J. Cole has apologized twice. Drake has made a burner account. Drake has been leaking his own footage instead of selling a documentary to Netflix, which is why did he not sell a documentary to Netflix? Why are these big companies, it seems like a lot of big companies are staying away from Drake. If you look at it, what Drake sponsorships does he have? Drake sponsorships, sponsor deals, brand deals. And maybe he don't need no brand deals, but it's like, what is Drake's net? Is he a billionaire yet? Drake net worth? They're saying 250 million. Fuck no. There's no way the biggest artist on earth. Nah. He has a deal with Nike. Yeah, he had deals with Sprite and Beats by Dre and Apple Music hella long ago. But he only in 2000, what's his Nike deal? Nike deal, Drake. Why do big companies not pay Drake to do deals and shit? Drake's Nike not to help raise money for Series A to avoid for a soccer team. Damn, but no one's buying his merch. No one wants Drake's new Nike shoe amidst feud with Kendrick Lamar. So Drake only has deals with Steak and Nike. His Sprite deal was when he first came in. The Beats by Dre deal was when he first came in. The Apple Music deal, I believe, was around the Views album. Why are big companies, and it could just be Drake not accepting deals, but why is Drake not doing any fucking deals? And yeah, he did get that $400 million from UMG, but that's very interesting, right? I mean, you look at Kendrick Lamar, Kendrick Lamar got a lot of brand deals going on. And maybe Drake thinks he doesn't need it, but it's just very interesting to see how, like, someone in the industry's not getting those looks like that. Or just, I don't know. I just hope it's by choice. But, I mean, my boy has a deal with Nike, too. American Express, Cash App, Amazon. I mean, I don't know. Kendrick Lamar's a bankable artist. The motherfucker's bankable. He may not be doing Drake numbers yet, but over time, globally, he will be known as the greatest rapper of all time. I stand by that. Oh, and don't get me started on PG Lang. This is the, let me break this. Now let's have some real talk. Because I've been working in the industry a little bit, and I got started in music. Music was it was fun. It's fun to hang out with niggas and have fun, but it is not a sustainable career at all. And the one thing I learned, the way to work with people in music is you have to work outside of music. So imagine me, I moved out to LA. I don't know anyone. I'm just in the city maneuvering, doing what I do, right? Doing what I do. When I tell someone I'm working with an artist, they ignore me. They say, nigga, shut up. Shut the fuck up. We don't want to hear nothing. We don't want to hear it, right? And I'm sad. And I'm like, okay, this is rough. Then I switch up. I start that marketing agency, right? Start working at Zen Lounge. Shout out to Will Smith and Dwayne Martin. Hello. Start managing that venue, Zen Lounge. Got a little token on the name. But then I start working with Cocoa Nugs, chocolate, candy. Straight, literally. I work with a brand that has absolutely nothing to do with music, right? But one of the partners of the company, Scott Storch, as you can see, he's right there. Scott Storch, Burner, Be Real from Cypress Hill, right? It had music affiliations, even Amber Rose, right? That shit allowed me to get through the door. I was able to get to any artist, anyone, anywhere, because instead of saying I got an album or a mixtape for you, motherfucker, I got these Cocoa Nugs. I got these chocolates for you. You fucking with them or what, right? Pulled up with them, bada bing. What Kendrick Lamar is doing with PG Lang right now is absolutely fucking genius. When you're known for directing some amazing videos, when you're known for being one of the most creative visionaries, right, and stuff like that, it only makes sense that you go build an agency. And what you do with that agency expands past music. Fuck the music. The music is a tool. What Kendrick Lamar is doing, what PG Lang is doing, is getting through doors that he would never personally be able to get through just by being an artist. I'll tell you. Did you know that Kendrick Lamar and PG Lang, they did the set design and launch for this Chanel? For Chanel, you know Chanel? You know Chanel, the brand?
Chanel, that's timeless, and that's something I can always appreciate because that's something that we value ourselves on.
Don Hale was popping.
Last and, treat the next generation with creativity.
I would say that kind of influenced the soundtrack, that influenced the music, the soul, the grit. The collection was beautiful. It was It felt freeing, it felt bold. You know, it feels like Virgin News in our era. Even just every detail was just so on conversation of.
So Kendrick Lamar and his boy Dave Free, they've been friends when Dave Free is the one that got Kendrick Lamar to TDE, right? Dave Free's pretty much been Kendrick Lamar's right-hand man forever, right? They decided, and after they first started the Little Homies, which was their production team, and that's where they did the music videos, All Right, and all those other crazy joints that they were known for, those music videos he was doing, right? Then they formed PG Lang, an at-service agency. The first thing they do is a fucking Calvin Klein ad. They had Yahira Shahidi, I hope I said her name right, the girl from, I think it's Blackish or one of those shows. And then Baby Keem was in it, right? And so they did an ad with Calvin Klein. Then they do the commercial with Cash App. Then they do Kendrick Lamar performs at the Louis Vuitton show with his album that everyone said was a flop, but he's performing Rich Spirit at the Louis Vuitton show, telling these people, hey, I'm a rich nigga, broke phone. Okay, got it, flop. After that, PG Lang gets the opportunity to do the set design for Chanel, which we're looking at right here. Chanel, massive. How much is Chanel worth? Chanel is worth $19.4 billion motherfucking dollars.
Oh my God.
Now I'm sorry. Let me tell you something. A lot of rappers deal with crumbs. But when you get to the back end of the industry, which is the marketing, the distribution, my boy Don is here. He's in the chat. If I could let him tell you about some distribution, some film distribution. I could tell you about product distribution. There's all types of things that make the shit happen that you see. Don't you get it? So when Kendrick Lamar pivots into PG Lang and the short time that they're there, they fucking do a Chanel fashion show. Not only that, they link up with the creators of South Park, one of the longest running, most entertaining, wildest fucking shows of all time. They link up with the creators of South Park to drop a movie on your nigga's head top about a motherfucker working in a dude in an interracial relationship. He works in a slave museum, and then finds out that his wife was or his girl, her ancestors owned his family. The fuck are y'all talking about? Kendrick's washed. Drake could never. I'm sorry. He's an artist. He is a product of the industry. Kendrick Lamar is a PG Lang type nigga. He's a Kanye West type nigga. Don't you get it? You don't get it? It's all good. So my favorite rapper launches a fucking marketing branding agency, which happens to be the same shit I fucking do. And you think I don't see what the fuck is happening? Why would PG Lang be selected for the fucking Super Bowl? Because Kendrick Lamar is performing Euphoria, fresh in the beef, 6 minutes straight with no fucking backing track. And he's doing the goddamn Chanel. This is, you niggas, yo, I'm going to tell you right now, these people on Twitter, I had to take a break from Twitter because motherfuckers make me sick. When you look at the scoreboard, it's really not adding up on one of the sides, and it's super adding up on the other. It's super adding up. What was other? Chanel show. Fuck, Chanel show. I had another point. I meant to distribution like I'm the Atlantic. Hold on. First off, what's the name of your crew? Entertainment. Chicago. Shout out to my boy Don. He in the building right now. He just sold out 2 fucking shows in Chicago. 2 arenas, right? My boy selling out arenas. What you doing, Don? 510 Entertainment shuts down Chicago with Wild and Out live tour. A night of comedy, music, and and surprising. Last night, Chicago's United Center. Shout out to my boy Don Hill in the chat. Out here selling out. This is where Michael Jordan played at, motherfucker. Hold on. Nah, we on their head top. They got to give it up, huh? They got to give it up, huh? What they talking about? My boy just did back-to-back at the United Center. Him versus nobody. Back-to-back. Last night, the Chicago's United Center came alive as Nick Cannon's Wild 'N Out Live Tour 2024. The final lap hit the stage, delivering an electrifying evening packed with comedy, music, and unexpected surprises.
Oh, my God.
The arena... Oh! Nigga! Angel Reese is going viral on Twitter and it was your event? Oh, my God. It does not get better than this. Hold on, Don. Wait a minute. I was looking at that ass on Twitter, and it turns out it was your event. Oh, I got to go to the next one, Don. No cap. I ain't missing no more. Y'all got Angel Reese backstage looking like, look at, oh, Jesus. DC Young Fly, Justina Valentine Conceited, Rip Michaels, Rick Ross, Rose Lemon Pepper Stepper.
Oh, my God.
Big W, Don. That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations. I ain't missing no more. He's in the Chicago Defender. Look at Nick Cannon in that lime green shining. Lights up Chicago with comedy and star power. Damn, the tour is getting better and better. Waka Flocka Flame, G Herbo. What the fuck? Michael Blackson? Bro, what the fuck? Don, you going crazy, bruh. Rick Ross, Lemon Pepper Stepper in the building. The Lemon Pepper Stepper on the marquee. Oh my God. And I think that's Rob 49. Is that Rob 49? Rob, is that his name? Yeah, that's Rob 49 right there. Damn. Okay. All right, big dog Don. I see you, playboy. Congratulations. Shout out to 5120. 5120 Entertainment doing big things. All right, man, let's see what we got going on here. If any of these fucking silly motherfuckers talking shit on Twitter. God damn. Man, fuck what she talking about. Them shits is heavy. Wow, a lot of weight behind there.